Now live. All right. Good morning. My name is Brian. I'm one of the coaches for the Hunters Group. Um, quick disclaimer: anything that we find as far as ideas dito sa recording na to or live right now are all as that. It's ideas, and that's based off of my experience in trading. As far as what to do with them, it's up to the individual. Okay, this is not financial advice. By no means are you forced to take this trade if there's any trades that happen today. So let's go over some. Let's take a look at news. Ang alam ko, today is December 8th. So there's nothing really as far as news na magpapagalaw sa market. Unemployment claims are done at 8:30 a.m. Meron tayong government board member, but this is CHF, so that's Swiss franc if I'm not mistaken. So as far as crypto, as far as US stocks, we're not expecting anything as far as reports for today. Now, what can we do? Really, there's not much until we can get another breakout. So, a lot of times, sa mga sinasabi ko sa mga channels na to, sa mga recordings, we need a breakout, we need a breakout, we need a breakout. The reason behind that is simple. Strength is proven by breakouts. Pagdating sa buyers or sellers. So, let's go over some ideas. BTC needs to break out. Unfortunately for BTC, if it breaks out above, there's definitely shorting opportunities. The reason behind that is nagkaroon siya ng consolidation, and BTC is the weaker out of Ethereum, BNB, and BTC. Yun yung mga main na tinitignan ko pagdating sa crypto on a daily time frame. It could drop maybe at a good buying price below 16,543. Okay? This is the daily time frame. So we have to refine. If you're an intraday trader, kailangan mo i-refine to in an hour time frame, in a 15-minute time frame, a 1 minute, a 3 minute, a 5 minute. If you're a swing trader, then we're good. You can take this trade. Unfortunately, medyo malaki yung margin nito or medyo malaki yung area na to. Kasi I would do an entry at 16,543 and stop somewhere around 15,837. Okay? If we go and refine this, it changes picture for me. My style is retracement trading out of price action. So let's see what we can find. This actually is shaping up to be a trap for BTC, both up and down. Meron siyang trend na pwedeng i-honor, meron siyang trap sa taas na pwede rin i-honor. So we'll see what happens. Again, BTC is the weaker out of Ethereum, BNB, and BTC. As you can see, Ethereum already is testing ang resistance niya. So for Ethereum, we've been waiting for some areas. Again, this market is consolidating. Right now, it actually has a small breakout out of this consolidation na ginawa niya ng previous session. This current session, it still is trying to test the previous area na pinanggalingan ng balance ng supply and demand. Balance ng sellers and buyers. So let's say Ethereum goes here, 1257. I love that area kasi that's pretty much above 1250. Okay, so pwedeng dito, pwede ring dito ang entry. Ang stop loss ko would be 1262.59. Okay, 1253.75 or 1257.87 as far as entries go, and stop loss at 1262.59. That's a combined area. Personally, I think Ethereum loves to wick out positions. So I like the higher area better. Depende sa mangyayaring arrival dyan sa areas na yan, then I would take the trade. If buying, I'm still in love with 12.1279. Granted na mukhang tinest niya yung area na yon. So, it could be done. And then Ethereum goes up higher. So, at this time, we'll just have to watch and see. 7 minutes before the US market open at 9:30 a.m. Um, we are in the New York session. Sa mga nakakalam ng mga session time frames at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're in the New York session or US session. This is gonna be tricky for BNB. Similar sa Ethereum, nagkaroon siya ng dalawang formations. Pero sa BNB, as far as behavior goes, loves to do the initial test sa lower areas or higher areas, depende sa ginagawa. So 288.50 as far as an entry goes. And stop loss somewhere around 289.79. If buying, I'm interested in 273 and then stop loss at 271.26, somewhere around that. Pero I would like to take this as confirmation trade only. I'm not gonna take this as a buy limit. The reason behind that is this is just in the middle of nowhere as far as price action goes. Ibig sabihin, it's just there. At some point, it just formed. So it's prone to breaking from my opinion. Second area would be 267.57, stop loss somewhere around 263. And then the third area for buying would be 255.40, stop loss around 250. That's more for swing trades. That I took that in a 2-hour time frame. Now let's go over some forex. Euro USD. This picture didn't change para sa akin. It can drop. It can drop, it can drop, and it can drop. It needs to confirm something, pero it definitely can drop. I would say I'm more in a bias now of shorting this. The reason behind that is numihina yung buying power niya. If it has more buying power, then hindi siya dapat nagda-drop. So right now, it's being set up for a quick drop around 1.06520. Stop loss somewhere around 1.08249. Definitely, there's an interesting area here at 1.00938 and below. Yan yung area na tinitignan ko for a quick retest ng trend. And I like that area kasi if we can short this, if we find the short, then there's a really good profit potential para dyan. I'm looking at this on a daily time frame. I'm not looking at it at any less as much as I can. Pero USDJPY, congratulations na nag-take. This was probably from a Sunday session because I don't really go into Euro Forex on my weekday sessions for the free webinar. Pero yes, we can discuss this at any point. Sa mga paid members, sa mga mentoring, na nasa mentoring group namin. Yeah, that's a short idea from a Sunday session. I'll put the reference in the description as far as yung video na yun, kung paano nakuha yung idea na yun. That's a 2-to-1 trade at least. So congratulations sa nag-take niyan. Now, what do I want to see with USDJPY? I want every drop of this to reverse up higher. Yes, it can do that now. Walang problema. Just it needs to break some resistances at this point in time. If the strength of selling continues, it's gonna break down lower sa current na ginawa niyang drop. Pero if we have a reversal that's gonna happen, it's gonna start breaking resistances. We'll have to wait and see. Pero right now, the trade there is actually done. GBPUSD, it needs to drop. I want to see it drop. For a quick test sa area na to, I don't want to see this honor already kung ano yung gagawin niya. It has an uptrend. Forex is a trending market and it's hard to break. If it keeps on going, if the trend keeps on going, then we just have to go with the trend. If it's an uptrend, you buy. If it's a downtrend, you sell. Um, it's pretty much the same sa lahat ng mga markets. If you're a trend trader, that's the idea. Anyway, that's the morning prep work para sa akin. Now I'm gonna go over the markets that I do trade primarily. Nasdaq futures. What I want to see for Nasdaq futures is another breakout. Kahapon um, we caught this trade kahapon, so that was nice. I want to see it break higher and go to the next area sa taas. Next areas sa taas. So that's the only area right now that I'm seeing strength for me to go with kapag nag-breakout siya. And then lower area, layo na. So sa 4-hour time frame na to most likely. Yeah, there we go. It's clearer sa 4-hour time frame. So this is gonna be a swing trade. S&P 500, somewhere around here for a buying idea, somewhere around here for a shorting idea. This has better momentum. It already broke yung high kahapon. If it breaks up higher, I can potentially buy it here. So I'm not looking at this, I'm looking at this. Formation-wise, sa mga sa experience ko, I like those. Let's see, shorting idea for gold. This is a big area. Okay, refined yan tayo. Meron siyang areas just below that. It already took that trade. Interesting. Crude oil. Crude oil is already done. Tapos na tong trade na to. I don't really want to go after this trade. I'm okay 72.54. That just proves some strength in buying. Pero right now, crude oil is actually on a downtrend sa daily time frame. So I'm gonna take that as confirmation. Pero what I would like to see crude oil is retrace back around $80 per barrel. And then I can take a short more comfortably. So that's it for the prep work. Hope this helps. If it does help you, or if you find this information useful, please like and subscribe, and do share the channel if you know any trader that this could possibly benefit. So green trades.